So this is a diversion from the Almora road here on the Ranikhet road, and temple is 3.5 or 3 kilometers from here. It's 3 kilometers written on the board. So it's basically a road path, but there is another short hike path nearby Kosi. So I will take that path to descend down. Let's see how much time it would take to cover a distance of 3 kilometers. It would take around 40 minutes. So the reason why I have chosen was the road was that I will get a lift up to somewhere, but I haven't get yet now, as there is no one on the trail. Let's see what's happened next. This whole area lies along the periphery of the Govind Pallappan National University, and it has took around 30-40 minutes to be here, and the actual point starts from here. Let's see how it goes. So that is structural development by the tourism of Uttarakhand and tourism of Authority of India. So from the last point it took me around 5 minutes to reach here, and there's a whole pathway made by the ASI and the tourism department of Government of India, and from here one can spot the temples starting. So this is the temple, which took me around an hour from Kosi to reach by road here. So there are around 45 temples here at this place, and the center one is there. So all the idols have been moved to the center temple for the protection, and it was being constructed by King Katarmal. So it might be working as a sundial during the ancient time when there was no clock. The design of the temple is pretty matching to the south temples, and they have fixed those pillars using holes made in the beams of the temple, so one can clearly observe it. So the basic construction used in this temple is basically ball and socket joint type. One can easily observe those joint prominent at these places. So the idols were also fixed by making holes, and then they were carved and fixed to that place. One can observe those holes. So if animal will look detailed into it, they will easily find out that there has not been a single stone carved and then placed over each other, but it has been constructed in parts, and each part is fixed over another by making such holes. So actually I'm not able to figure out how this actually works as a sundial, but let's hope I will talk to the locals and fix it out. Quite design and marvelous ancient pictures being drawn on the stones, but those are washed by rain and time. And this is like a clock of horse. Let's count how much they are. So these are 30. So this is basically the trekking route from Kosi, and the route has been fully made, so not a problem. So I'm using this route to descend down, as I came by road route, which was quite long, and it took me around an hour from Kosi market to reach here by road, but it would hardly take 20-25 minutes to go down to Kosi market. And here is a pretty awesome view from here, and this is Almora, and up there is Kasar Devi. So a panoramic view of whole Almora region from here, and right down there is the center for GB Pant University, and I think this is also the campus of the same university. So a lot of resting place here set by the tourism of Uttarakhand and tourism department of government of India. So the weather is quite good by this time now, as sun is not overhead here, and even street lights are set by the government, so not a problem for a person who is new to here to find a route and reach here to the destination, the temple. And there are also quite several homestays and even tourist rest house of the Kumaon Mandal Vikas Nigam set next to temple, around 50 meters from the temple. So this is the trail. Last patch of 100-200 meters, and right down there is the Kosi market, so one can easily go down there. Or this is if one is coming by trek or don't have a vehicle, they just need to climb through this route, and it would take around 45-50 minutes to reach here, not more than that. And the route is pretty good, and there are no chances of like you will escape in the jungle or like that, because proper resting places have been set by the tourism department.